Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Vick. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. 27 yards there, a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Shadow! 49, check 49. Check it, reload! No, 66.
First carry now for McFadden. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Shoot! Shoot! Slam! 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 Gold 50. Hey, gold 66. Hey, 66. Hey, Zoo. Hey,
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check it. Alert! Ozzy! Ozzy! Alert!
Here's Brady to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Motion backfield, motion backfield. Switch.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Wait, that line 20. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Alert! Goes 50.
From the gun, it's Brady. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Jackson, and an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 3-3.
Come on, set. Put the flag. 51. I'm set. Go. I'm going to run you over. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, tight. 51's the mark.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On second down now, it's Jackson. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
29 is a mic. Come on.
On third down, Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30, past the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 64 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10.
Check, 55. Pilot, 64, weak. Big say Alabama.
Now Brady. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Watch out.
Throwing now is Brady. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Back. Watch twist. Under 10. Twist on travel. Check 31. All right, here we go. 72.
To throw, it's Brady. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And out not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback. Oh, me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Vic to throw it. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Devin White in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 97 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 2nd and a couple, Brady gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, QB, come on. Switch. Show it up. Hey, 66.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Single receiver. Hey, single receiver.
2nd and a yard. At their 48-yard line.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Let's go. Hey. Go, Bandit.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. The Chargers 39-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Kill. Check it out. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And this one is right through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Watch it. You go tight. Go Bandit. You got tight. Ozzy.
They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, alert 3. Mike spot now. 80 weapon. Watch the run. Check. Rip. Check 3. Rip.
They run the counter with Martin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Brady now on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Mike, check. 59. Check 50. You draw Porkers. Easy. Check it.
From midfield, here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Regular.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Switch. 72. 56.
On play action, now Brady. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
56. 22 jet bombers. Silver. Check. Hot route. Hot. Check alert. Check 3. Alert. Sugar.
On first down, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Sugar. Watch twins. Hey, both 66.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
72. 56. Hey, check it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. No, 66. 36. Check 43. Kill. Motion. Hey, Alabama.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, shifty. Whoa. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run again with Jackson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Let's get it.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, Vic. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to the 30. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Now Vic on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Brown. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 45-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Jackson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
29 is the Mike 29. And we got to get to the ball.
On 4th down, Vic. And he will find his man on the outside. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run on first down with Jackson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Who's that? Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
They'll run again with Jackson. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He's checking crowd. Hey, go back. We got motion. Back up. Zoom. 29 is the Mike 29.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
On first down, it's Brown. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Come on. Yo. D-50. Let's go. Come on. Check 99.
They'll run on first down. Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. A touchdown is a must here, but of course beware of leaving too much time on the clock for Tom Brady. It's 1st and goal. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 20-yard line.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
That boy got pull down. Shadow.
Now this time, Brady will throw. And this one's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Mike, check, 59. Let me kill. I know he ain't got it.
To throw is Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This is McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll come out in the pistol. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, check it. Hey, exit. Monk's 56. Monk's 56. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Alpha. But he hit.
He'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
That's going to be a long day. Alpha. Slam. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check.
Here we go with McCaffrey, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Next to score, Patriots 27, Chargers 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. picked off inside the 10. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.